Hello, how's everybody doing? This is today. This is ex-Jehovah Witness tape. Ex-Jehovah Witness YouTube. And today we're doing Christian and Christianity. Okay, right, moving right along. And there's one important thing that I wanted to say about this access program. The very important thing is the fact that you have to read it. Like, for instance, you will see a difference if you go through every one of the YouTubes and just listen to it. That's the benefit. That will be a benefit, because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing each record, or each how can I say, table, and I'm putting it on YouTube, and that will assist you too. But that's the whole purpose of the access program, is not just paper. It's not just a computer program, putting in a computer program. The big deal about the program, about the access program, is that you have to read it. You understand? And I'm doing it for you, and that's all you have to do is listen. And if you listen to it, you will see a difference. Okay? Sometimes you don't know the exact difference, but it aligns things. Okay? I know, because I did it so many times. So that's the big deal. And then I'm going to go back and do the corrections. But you'll see as I go along the difference in everything, in the way I speak about the different items that we're using in the access program. You just see a big difference, because I'm doing it every day. And another thing I wanted to say is that I'm getting through these things. Okay, we can add to them, and we can subtract to them, and we can add. And we can how can I say? We can add to them. We can subtract to them. We can pretty much do anything to keep it up to date. Okay, so that's why I'm getting through these. Now, there's another thing I want to say about definitions. Okay, definitions are important. You can't change a definition. You cannot change a definition. Like, for instance, a chair. Okay, it's like when I worked at Starbucks, and they tried to say that a medium cup is a grande, and I worked, and you had to do it, but it was really painful. It was really painful. It was torture like. But that's why you can't really change definitions, because everybody picks them up and they use them to communicate with and translate words. If everybody was like Jehovah's Witnesses, we would all be probably trying to kill ourselves. Because the thing about it is, first of all, the big deal is that everybody has to have the same basic general type of definitions. If you don't, we don't have a vocabulary. And that's one reason why I say I pretty much, and I'm doing this thing on the side, this linguistics program for myself, but that's pretty much why I don't use certain words, because I like to use more. I'm not really difficult. I'm not that advanced with vocabulary, but certain vocabulary words, especially new. But I like to not twist meanings, but I see things very deeply. So that's one reason, because I did it in college, and one of my not just that either, but I see it deeply. I understand the meaning, but I want to deepen the understanding when I use the definitions. And I have one professor who can't catch it. They can't catch things that you see. That's another thing. People cannot catch things that you see deeply. You really have to explain it very, very, very deep. It takes a long time to explain things. So that's why you got to use just general vocabulary. And what I was saying is that because I'm working on Christianity and Christian, okay? And I had to use the definition. So that's why I wanted to tell you, I don't have to look up every definition because we speak English and it can be translated. Where do we get our definitions from? It's general definitions that everybody use in day-to-day, day-to-day conversations, day-to-day when you read things. You wouldn't be able to read if you didn't know basic definitions. So I'm saying that to say that some things, most of the things that I do in this thing is going to be my general definitions. I can change them later on. I can refine them. But when I speak about Christian, I wouldn't be able to say a sentence if I didn't know the definition. So that's what I wanted to tell you, because I got definitions. So now let's do Christianity and Christian. This one I made it compare, remember? I did it compare Jehovah Witness, ex-Jehovah Witness, and worldview. I didn't do a contrast. If it was a contrast, it would be at the top. And then I would have items on the side. Contrast these items. It would be, I want to contrast these items. Now I want to compare these items. Compare these items on the left with the things on the top. But that's what this is now. This is a compare. So I said Jehovah's Witnesses. I just got definition as far as the field is concerned, and I go to the next one. And it says, they say, I hope you can see it. They say that it is the empire, and I spelled empire wrong. Anyway, they have a spell check on here. Oh no, good old, where is this? I'm not going to do this because I know you're going to go crazy if I do this. So anyway, I'll fix it later on. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to fix that later on. So it's just empire. It's not going to take that long. Okay, I guess it was right anyway. But anyway, they say that it is the empire of false religion. They don't really use the term Christian as the feeling of being a Christian. They don't really use the term Christian as, that feeling that you get. Christian, when you say you're a Christian, okay, they don't have that. Definitely not. Because they actually say it's the empire of false religion. So, and so you just can't, if they do say that they're Christian, because the definition, okay, let's go to the next one. Ex-Jehovah Witness. They are, I don't know why I have these problems with this. Okay, they are in the process of destroying, rebuilding, or learning the meaning of being Christian. Okay? And then I got worldview, any religion or person that has a connection with God and knows that Jesus is God. Okay? And I think I did spell empire right. So let me put it back. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so that's what we have for today. And that one, we're moving right along. Let's see what the next... The next one is death and dead, okay? We're going to get through these. Right now it's pretty much general, each one. And I try and make it as detailed as possible. But it's not as detailed because these are a lot of things, okay? That's it for today. But the most thing that we got from... The most important thing that we got from this YouTube is the fact that our definitions in it is going to be the definitions that we use to speak to each other. Like if I'm talking about if I say Christianity or Christendom, I know the definition. Those are the definitions we're going to use. I'm not going to go into the dictionary to look up definitions. That's just the way it goes. Even my friend, he was saying something. I said, you can't say that. You can't change. You cannot change vocabulary. You understand? You can't, unless you stress it. You could do it in a paper. So that's why this access program is going to use the definition that I would use as far as I'm speaking with you. So I said that because I put in this thing definition, and I might use it again. Definition. So it's going to be our definition, general definition. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and the next one we're going to do is death and dead. Okay? Have a good one. Thanks for coming. And remember, if you go to each one of these, you will see a difference. I know. I did it so many times. You will see a difference. A lot of people think it's just in the computer. Excuse me. It's not in the computer. It's like what I'm telling you now. I'm giving you the information. Okay? You're sorting it out when you listen to the YouTube. So you're actually going over it. I'm doing it because I'm actually doing it. Can I do it? Can I read it again? Yes, I will read it again, and it'll benefit me more. So it's benefited. You're being benefited by looking at these YouTubes. I'm doing it for a reason. This is the one that I really love. It's not so much the one I love the most of everything that I'm doing. It's the most important, okay? Because I know that I have to do something with the Ex-Jehovah Witness because it's a purpose. It's a job and it's a purpose, okay? So that's the most, I know it's the most important, so that's why I'm doing it. So thank you very much for joining, okay? See you next, it's got to be tomorrow. Bye-bye.